star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Special thanks to Skylar Cole for that lovely performance of the national anthem. We'll be right back, folks. Welcome and thank you for spending this holiday season with 2K Sports as we get ready for the special NBA presentation. Moments away, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the New York Knicks here in New York. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill, and giving us the rundown from the sidelines, reporter Allie LaForce. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. Taking a look at the 76ers, they're in 5th place, right in the middle of the conference. Still time to improve that positioning. And of course, New York, a game back.
Well, right now for New York, they've stayed within arm's length of the conference leaders. That in itself is an accomplishment at this point in the season.
You know, I thought maybe they'd have it in them to actually join those leaders this season. But you're right, it's still nice work considering where they are.
Well, this one's about to get going, but first, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Julius Randle became an all-star in New York, but it was back in New Orleans that he found his stroke. The coaches told him, let it fly, and he said, quote, that's all I needed to hear. This league is about opportunity, confidence, and mindset. Those things came in all at once in New Orleans, and I was able to build on that. Brian?
Thanks, Allie. And this is one of the most heated rivalries in the league. Clark, two teams that know each other very well.
Boy, I tell you, there is another level of electricity when these teams meet, B.A. We can feel it. It's palpable. The fans are into it. The players are into it. It's just turned up a little bit more.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. Up front, it's Tucker at the 4, next to Embiid in the middle. DeAnthony Melton out there with James Harden. And it's Harris in at the small forward position. And for the Knicks, at forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Grimes in at the 2 guard. No good on the 3.
There's a lot to like about Tobias Harris, his comportment, his versatility. He's adaptable. I think that stands out as well. I mean, he's had to play a lot of roles on different teams, and he's done them all at a high level.
Now here's Brunson. A really disappointing game for him in that loss to Toronto. Pass to Barrett. Randall, a screen on Harris. Barrett with it, and Melton picks him up defensively. Clock at 4. Here's Grimes. Off target with the 3. Well, with Harris, he's willing to sacrifice a larger role for the betterment of his team, Clark.
Yeah, and B.A., I think that speaks to his desire to play winning basketball, to play the game the right way, to play to his strengths and not try to do more than he can, whether he's looked at as a primary scoring option or simply being a spot-up shooter or one of 3 options. Harris has that disposition that says, I'll do whatever it takes.
Randall, a screen on Harden. Pass to Robinson. Randall with it. Checked by Tucker. Harden against Brunson. Shoots from 12. Here's Embiid. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
More than likely, if there's a second chance bucket to be had, Embiid will get it. Makes him work even harder on the boards when he knows there's pay dirt at the end of it.
Now here's Randall. And you look at the numbers, currently around 22.5 points a game.
But nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Here's Melton. Pass to Harden. Now Embiid. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Embiid's got 6 points.
He's just too big, too powerful, too skilled. Not worried about whoever's defending him at all.
And here is Barrett. Tries to keep it alive. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. And if you're looking for proficiency in scoring over the last month, look no further than this group. Second is Mitchell Robinson.
One of the hottest players in the league. He's been really sharp from the field recently.
There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Randall a screen on Harris. Barrett with it. Picked up by Tucker.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Hey, Harden is seeking contact. He is hunting bodies when he drives. He's so good at just getting his body into the path of the defense.
And the first one at the line is good.
An effective playmaker and a more efficient scorer, Harden continues to be a highly productive player.
So New York ends up going with a whole new group. And a new group getting ready for the Sixers. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Embiid. Niang comes in for Tucker. House, he's checked in for Harris. And Milton subbed in for Melton. Harden hits them both.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
And there's the lob.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special, and they pulled it off just right.
Here's Harden. An effective score for them, scoring around 21.5 points a game. Yep, that one goes.
Nice physical play from Harden that time inside. Never afraid or backing away from
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Sixers ahead, leading by 4. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Sixers, what do you guys think?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
You know, some have said those old school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. You see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, you can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting 3-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
A great skill level in the game right now.
No question.
Cam Reddish is out there with Obi Toppin. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. Then there's Emmanuel Quickley. And it's Rose in at the point. That's the group for New York starting the second.
I don't think there's any question the Sixers made the biggest trade of last season, sending a huge package to the Nets and getting James Harden in return.
New York trailing. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
That is how you use the shot fake, folks.
And Clark, in that Philly-Brooklyn trade, there were 5 players and 2 first-round draft picks involved.
And B.A., they were big-time players Philly gave up. Simmons, Drummond, Seth Curry. So when you're playing for a title and you can add James Harden, I think you got to take that chance.
Just 4 to shoot. Milton with it, and it's Toppin picking him up. Milton, no good.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Sixers head coach Doc Rivers earned the nickname Doc back in college for wearing a T-shirt with Julius Erving on it. In the NBA, he said, quote, "The first game I started was against the Sixers. I went over and said, Dr. J, how are you?" And he said, "Doc, how are you?" I said, no, I'm Glenn." But he said, "No, you're Doc." And that made me feel like $1 million, guys.
All right, thanks, Allie. Blocked! Rose against Milton. Pass to Hartenstein. Milton against Rose. Hartenstein a screen. And the Knicks, another 3.
Well, decision-making is something Rose is really good at. Excellent at reading the defense and then exploiting the pick and roll.
A new lineup here for New York. For Philadelphia, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in.
It's time for T-shirts.
35 seconds left in the first half. And the three-pointer goes. Harden's got 7 points.
There are very few that drop long-range bombs better than James Harden. I mean, he's automatic from out there, off the dribble or catch.
Robinson a screen on Harden. Pass to Grimes. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Robinson with a steal.
15.
Here's Grimes. Pounded by Harris. Barrett with it. Over Tucker. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Knicks out in front, up by 4. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Coach Tom Thibodeau, and Coach, you battled back from that early deficit. What changed for this team?
Well, we played better defense, and then we were able to get good shots, quality shots, but we have to play defense.
I know you pride yourself on that area of the game. Thanks, Coach.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break, ready for the third quarter.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. Right now, the New York Knicks are providing quite an entertaining and close game. Tight game tonight. You two ever play in a close game? Like maybe a big one that really mattered? Maybe in perhaps, say, 1995?
Well, you know, I don't remember the year any, but I do recall a game in the NBA Finals. I think there was like 7 threes involved, broke an NBA record, something like that. Is that right, Shaq?
Yo, set me up again. This isn't fair.
I just picked a random year. And a look back now at the first half, as the Sixers have a tight game on their hands.
Right now, it's about the lack of defense, or lack thereof. Giving up too many wide open looks. I'm not seeing any heart or any hustle.
Yeah, you could just imagine what Coach is telling them in the locker room.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Nice game. What a performance by James Harden.
Yeah, even with the extra attention he's getting from the defenders, he's finding ways to excel.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
Taking a look at Philadelphia. Up front, it's Tucker at the 4, next to Embiid in the middle. James Harden out there with DeAnthony Melton, and it's Harris in at the 3 slot. Harden against Brunson. Melton outside. 5 to shoot. Offensive rebound. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Love the way Embiid knows how to play with force down low. which in turn makes the defense get physical with it.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
This is really amazing. I mean, from March 1st, 2014 to October 26, 2016, Joel Embiid didn't play in a basketball game. 31 long months, rehabbing back and foot injury.
And Embiid drops them both. Well, give Philadelphia credit. They didn't rush Embiid back.
They, in fact, trusted the process, pun intended, folks. And Joel has returned the favor. An MVP caliber center who changes a franchise. He is a franchise cornerstone piece. A great example of how being patient and doing what's best for the player ends up being a winning combination for all.
The Sixers trailing. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, Brian. James Harden, with plenty of confidence, said not to brag or anything, but I'm really good at this game. I'm unselfish. I play the right way. I don't try to do anything I can't do or that doesn't benefit our team. And that mindset keeps me in a good place. Yeah?
Very self-assured, Allie. Thank you. Here's Brunson following the score by Philadelphia. Fires the three. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 5th rebound in this one. And Harden gets the double team. Melton on the wing. Tucker finds Harris. Over Barrett. And that one's long.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
Randall, the pass to Brunson. And again, the Knicks missing. The 76ers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Pass to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
At 7 feet tall and almost a 1/7 of a ton, that's a lot of force coming down on the 10 with Embiid.
Here's Grimes. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. There's 49 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. And Tucker gets it to go.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
46 seconds left to play in the 3rd quarter here. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Brunson. It counts! And the foul! James Harden picks one up.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
And Jalen Brunson. He's a great option on the floor, Grant.
Yes, he is. Can attack from different levels of the floor. Solid shooting threat from outside. And gives you another playmaker to initiate the offense.
The 76ers making a switch here. Harrell's checked in for Joel Embiid. House comes in for Tucker. Korkmaz is checked in for Melton. And Milton subbed in for James Harden. That free throw good from Brunson.
Yeah, ever since the Nets relocated to Brooklyn in 2012, the rivalry between the Nets and Knicks has intensified. Now, both teams trying to prove that New York belongs to them.
The three, here's Harris. Sends it home from three-point land.
You know, over time, as its game has evolved, Harris has accepted a bigger, expanded role. Knows he has the green light.
Here's Barrett. That one's good for two.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
26-24.
Harris up top, guarded by Toppin. Harris up top, over Toppin. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. The Sixers on top. They're up by 2. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. They've got Jalen Brunson. Mitchell Robinson is out there with Obi Toppin. Then it's R.J. Barrett, and it's quickly in at the 2. That's the 5 for New York right now. And they'll get another chance. Here's Robinson, and a big finish by Robinson.
Can't ask for a better look when they needed it most, using his height advantage inside.
And here's Milton. Harris outside. The shot won't fall. Good work defensively by Robinson. Quickly passes to Brunson. Back to Quickly to take the lead. They get it back. Robinson gets the bucket. Robinson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I love his tenacity. Extra possessions, second chance points. That's winning basketball.
Milton passes to Harris. A minute 15 left in the game. Back to Milton. Shot clock at 6. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Harrell.
Oh my. Turning it over at such a critical point in the game. You know he feels awful.
For the Knicks, Julius Randle's checked in for Toppin, and it's Grimes in for Brunson. Embiid, he's checked in for the Sixers. Harden comes in for Korkmaz. Harrell against Randle. The shot misses, so Philadelphia will take it the other way. Outside Milton. Harden with a screen on Quickly. Pass to Embiid. Fades. Perfect. Right between the eyes on that one.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
Now a timeout called by New York. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for New York. Tucker's checked in for Philadelphia. Melton comes in for Milton. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over the last break I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. It's been a battle, and this is a brief chance for everyone to just regroup, collect themselves. He told them, quote, your efforts have been great so far, but this game could come down to one big play, one big shot. We can't let our guards down for 1 second.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
We like Embiid's confidence and willingness to step up in the big moment.
To the middle. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Harris against Barrett. Outside Harden. Beyond the arc. Offensive board. Embiid. Money.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Now a timeout called by New York. They're losing by 1. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Seconds left to play in the fourth. Here's Randle. Here's Robinson. And it's good.
And they aren't over the limit yet.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They're trailing by 1. 20 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
Get loud for fans. It's time to get up and get loud.
20 seconds left in the game. Brunson against Harden. Pass to Embiid. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Second team foul. R.J. Barrett at the line, 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2. And so he drops them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Couldn't have asked for anything better there. Only a 3 can tie it now.
And the 76ers call time here. They trail by 3. 1 second left in the fourth quarter. Here's Tucker. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to OT, but they come up empty-handed. And so it's the Knicks who come out on top here. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. Now it's time for the New Balance Player of the Game, Mitchell Robinson.